I don't know, man. I mean, if they really are partners, why does she have him locked up over there on the other side of the room on the floor?
Did she just say what I think she said? Helena is clearly unstable.
Yeah, I think she's a little unstable.
You must be joking.
Of course not. I need you to understand this. We're going to remake the world. You and I.
How?
I don't have time to go into details, but there's a place we go when we dream.
Storytime.
Different cultures have different names for it. The Aranda people of Australia call it Dreamtime. Think of it as the initial state of all matter and energy in every possible universe. The blueprint. All realities originated in this initial state, and they remain entangled, evolving, one universe affecting another. Wave energies are fueled by dreams. Particles in our world are entangled with particles in Arcadia because they were created together in Storytime. Eingana has the power to change the wave field, and thus the observable universe through dreams.
Okay.
Wati, the dream machine. They must somehow be connected to Helena and Jiva.
Yes.
What about my friends in Propast? What about Reza? Were they just dreams? How does Arcadia fit into the puzzle? If that wasn't a dream, then what is it?
I'm curious about the friends.
If I dreamed myself into Europolis, what about Reza? My friends? Were they...
Dreams? No, you don't understand. They're real. All of it was real, Zoe. You were there in Propast, a physical projection walking amongst real people. A three-dimensional copy made flesh using the power of dreams. And they never realized. Well, at least most of them didn't. I sent someone to protect you in case anything went wrong. It's a good thing I did, too. Things spun out of control. It's a shame he had to die. Falk Friedman saved your life. As for Reza, it's more complicated. He's been an unwitting agent of Wati. His reckless investigations caught their attention. They needed to manipulate the press, and they wanted to keep an eye on you. He was an easy tool, so they brainwashed him. We'll fix Reza, I promise.
Let's learn about Arcadia.
How does Arcadia fit into the puzzle? If that wasn't a dream, then what is it? And Arcadia?
One of many worlds spawned from dreams. A world of... I'm a scientist. I don't understand magic. It's chaotic, complex, and unpredictable. Magic is dangerous, and it has no place in a rational universe. But we needed it. We had to bridge the divide in order to store these vast quantities of dream energy. We put things in motion to return you to Arcadia, but you did most of the work yourself. Of course, we had help on the other side, a partner, but he didn't... You did it on your own, Zoe. You were compelled to connect with the primal force that inhabited the initial state before this universe. That was only possible by crossing the divide. Something called you there. Some force guided you. I don't know how to quantify it or explain it, but you succeeded. You absorbed the energy, and it didn't kill you. You got stronger. Strong enough to wake up and break out sooner than anticipated, but the timing ended up being perfect. You've reached your full potential. You're finally ready to interface with Eingana.
I don't know. The thought I'm having now is about all of those dreams that they're trying to harness in Arcadia. I mean, how are those people working with her, with Helena? I don't know, man.
Wati, the dream. So what's Wati Corp's role in this?
Wati funded us, funded the development of the Dream Machine. We needed to collect and store dream energy. The Dream Machine facilitated that. They thought we were working for them, not the other way around. Wati just wanted brainwashed consumers. They wanted to sell their silly toy to billions and rule over a virtual world. They have no imagination.
Yeah, what the heck is this Eingana thing?
She's mentioned Eingana several times now. It sounds important. And familiar. Eingana.
Meet Eingana. It took me decades to design and build her. She spans dimensions, taps into the dream energies. She's quite the thing. But she's actually not the first. Wadi had the prototype. They used her to operate the beta version of DreamNet. After she was destroyed, we built Eingana 2. She operates the version of DreamNet currently processing and recording the dreams of hundreds of millions of Dream Machine users. And now, we're reversing the process. With you as the conduit, connecting quantum fields, connecting Dreamtime with reality, Eingana will begin to alter our observable universe. Don't look so worried, Zoe. You won't need to do anything. She knows what to do. I've programmed her, and my template will guide her. Together, you'll make a better world. A world without sickness or death. A world without superstition, intolerance. A world where everyone's equal, where justice and compassion will prevail. A world not ruled by corporations or religions, but by science and logic, by rational thought. A better world.
I need to stall for time. Keep her talking until I can figure out a way to open this pod. She's waiting for me to respond. I think she needs me to understand. If I don't say anything...
Oh, let's do this classic stall for
I need
time.
to stall. How will you accomplish all of this?
I know you have more questions, but we need to get started before those goons break down the doors and ruin everything.
Helena, wait.
Here we go.
Oh no, that doesn't look good. She just very calmly says, "Here we go," and then does that. Oh gosh, what is going on? Ooh, back in Storytime. It's Crow.
Crow? Crow, is that you?
I think so. I'm supposed to show you something.
What? Why? What are you doing here? And where is here?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a bit... I don't feel right. I'm not sure what happened, and I'm not sure I'm all here, if that makes sense.
No.
No. Yeah, no. I can see how that makes no sense.
What are you supposed to show me?
Oh, I almost forgot. So the ghost in the machine told me to do this thing. This one last thing. The ghost said that this has been my destiny all along. I don't expect you'll know what I'm talking about.
Crow, I don't even know where this is. A minute ago, I was inside a pod in a lab, and
We're
now...
inside the quantum weave that makes all the stories. This is reality's blueprint. How did I know that? What does quantum mean? What's a blueprint?
Well, that explains everything.
That was sarcasm. I detect sarcasm.
This ghost in the machine, who was it?
No idea. I remember nothing before meeting you here, aside from a ghost telling me to show you what I'm about to show you. And I don't even know what that is.
Show me what? There's nothing here.
Let's go find it.
Well, I mean, it's good to see Crow again. Yep.
Does this look at all familiar to you?
It looks like a monastery.
There you go. Maybe that's it.
That doesn't really help. Hey, that looks like a diary.
Yeah, this is from the starting of Dreamfall. Brian Westhouse was in this room, I believe.
Mountains. Crystal clear blue skies. Where are we?
How can she see out that?
Mountains. Crystal clear blue skies. Where are we? It's a handwritten letter. It's a handwritten letter.
Well, let's take a look at it.
I am at the crossroads between waking and dream. One path leads back to the world I left behind. The other path leads to a place of shadows. Between the familiar and the unknown, between certainty and doubt, my choice would seem obvious. Any sane man would turn around, return to the world he knows, forget what he has learned, and live his life in blissful ignorance. But in truth, it is too late. My choice was made many years ago, when I first embarked on this journey. I cannot turn back. I am at a crossroads. But for me, there is only one path. I leave behind these words in the hope that someday they will serve as a map for someone else. To whomever reads this, Godspeed on your journey. If you ever decide to follow in my footsteps, look me up. Brian Westhouse.
Brian Westhouse? Our Westhouse?
The plot thickens.
Thickens or just getting more muddled? I don't know what this is supposed to tell us.
That Westhouse is involved?
There's that, I guess.
Come on, there's more.
Wow. Now, I don't remember for sure, but that may be the exact wording and even voice from the beginning of Dreamfall. Not Dreamfall Chapters, but the game before this one, Dreamfall. I think, man.
We're ready, traveler. Your journey is about to begin.
So, probably talking to Brian Westhouse, but of course I'm going to go in the other direction. That's what I do. Okay, we can't go that way. Man, I sure hope all this makes sense. Chimes.
I've seen stuff like that in films, but never in real life. This looks like a Buddhist temple. I've seen stuff like that in films, but never in real life. This looks like a Buddhist temple.
Can't interact with them. There's Crow. Can't interact with Crow. We have nothing in our inventory.
The ritual is ready. Step onto the dais, traveler.
There he is. There he is. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so what just happened?
Portals. They're all over the place. Let's follow him.
Through the... Wait! This is the Storytime.
You know this place?
I remember. I was here. For a long time. It's the place between. I didn't want to wake up and they needed me. The people who were dreaming. They were sick. I tried to help them.
Uh-huh. Interesting. But we need to see what's going on. I'm supposed to show you this.
Well, let's follow Crow. See what it is we're supposed to see. Somebody over there by the fire. Is there more than one person? Are there two people over there?
What are you doing here? You cannot be here. It will find you.
I don't... Where am I? What is this place?
How did you get here? Go back the way you came, quickly. You cannot stay.
I don't know how to go.
It is here. What have you done? What have you done?
What do you mean? What?
The Undreaming.
Uh-oh.
God. What is that? No. No. No.
Oh my.
What is that terrifying thing?
That's the Undreaming. I know it is. I feel it.
Well, that's going to give me nightmares for a long, long time.
The Undreaming entered Westhouse.
It sure did.
Was he looking for it? Is that why he came here? Or was it an accident?
I guess that's what you're supposed to figure out. Come on, we have more places to visit.
So we saw that earlier, didn't we? Did we see when the Undreaming attacked Westhouse? Did we see that earlier? I don't know, man. I've been playing this game for a long, long time. It's hard to remember. Oh, gosh. Oh, he took off his mask. Is this Brian Westhouse? It is Brian Westhouse. Oh, gosh. Brian, what are you doing, man? I think that's Brian, right? Is it? I think that was him. Well, you can't blame Brian. I mean, if the Undreaming entered him, it's the Undreaming that's done all this. Oh boy, another interlude. Song lines. Is that Saga? Oh.
Home, sweet home.
Yeah, it's Saga.
The house feels strangely quiet. It must be, what, a year since I last visited? And who knows how long it's been for the house. Could be a day, could be decades. Balance.
Whoa.
I need to get moving. There's not much time until the song lines align. Let's see. Elixir, a good rope, a spatula. Chop chop, Saga.
Those are the things she needs to get, I guess? We need to get the elixir, we need to find a rope, and we need to procure a spatula. But we'll have to do that next time, as it is time for me to end my play session here. Sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger. But we have something exciting to look forward to. Man. Yeah, we don't know how long she's been gone. Well, maybe we'll find out next time. I thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this play session. If you have, won't you let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, won't you please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again in the next episode.